Hey y'all, Merry Christmas. It's Keisha time. It's an insider, and if you know, you know. If you don't know, I am sorry. Um, maybe I'll bring that up another time. But yeah. So today, um, this is a re-record of a re-record of a re-record. I was supposed to, well, I did a video yesterday in my festive attire, but um, it was a no. So I had to be obedient, and I am just taking pieces out of that video and pieces out of a video note that I actually did a couple of nights ago. I thought I was going to be able to make a short out of it, but a short you have to do in the moment. So yeah, I just took pieces from that video, pieces from the video from yesterday, and the finished product is what we got today. I am sleepy, y'all. In the process, doing my hair. Yeah, so once I get through this, hopefully this will be the last time. I'm gonna take a nap, well-deserved nap. So let me just go ahead and just get started. I'm gonna just try to read from my notes. It's not in a great format. I don't really want it to kind of sound like my important Sundays. But it may kind of, just because I wrote it out and I'm taking from that video and that video. And so, yeah, so I'm just going to read it. I like to make eye contact. So I hate that I'm not really going to be, because I'm going to be reading and then kind of looking at reading. So, yeah. So I witnessed a shooting star in the southern sky. Thursday night, I was just out on my patio, and there it was. And yes, my whimsical ass did make a wish, but I did express gratitude afterwards for being able to witness it. That's just me. That's just what I would do. Yeah, not telling you that that's what you have to do, but that's just me. Let's see. Okay, and then so the video from the other night, I was talking about, it's about the journey to your destination, not just arriving. It's over, it's done. Because you want to be able to look back and be like, well, what did I learn? How did I grow from this journey? Because the journey is the sweetness. It is a gift of the present. 'Tis the season. On this journey, you may come across something that you didn't know. Sometimes it may be a neat little surprise on the way. And I'm speaking from experience because of this journey that I am on. Something that was hidden in plain sight to me. My God, like I was just, my mind just blown, like, wow. And it's just crazy. Uh, I'm just getting ahead of myself, but once you just get outside of your head and you yeah, so I'm just excited to say that a little bit, because something that I am actively working on, just little details, a quiet piece to a puzzle was just right there. And yes, you get a little weary and impatient, and you just want it to be over. And in those times, you focus on what has gone right, and then you try to get outside of your head the best way. Speaking from experience, like I said, it's for me. It's like right there. My fingertips tips are literally touching the tip of the finish line. But I had to sit with myself and my thoughts, my feelings, and I put some music on, and it helped me to get outside of my head. But I noticed some of the songs and the music, some of the words were giving encouragement and reassuring me just along the way. Again, so that little silent piece of the puzzle, nice little surprise, a present, if you will, tis the season. Yeah, you gotta enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy the ride. Where was I? I was on the brink of pouting and having a tantrum with the divine. We have these talks, and let me tell you, like, sometimes I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Why am I on the spiritual journey? I just want to go back to when I was asleep, if you will. And just that's just kind of when I reached that point. And it's crazy. It's like, oh, well, there she go. She's pouting again. Maybe we need to just, yeah. And then I'll be like, yeah, I'm mad. But then I sit with myself and I'm just like, really, Keisha, really? We're really doing this? Like, there's no going back. Like, look how far you've come. Look at where you're going. Going. And if you know what I'm talking about, because I mentioned it recently. Let me see here. Where was I? I want what I want when I want it now. That's like I was saying. And it used to be said, and I didn't come up with this. I didn't come up with this quote. But it used to be said that what Keisha wants, Keisha gets. And I still subscribe to it, but not in the cocky way that I used to. Chop it up to my early 20s. Oh, Lord, I was spoiled rotten. I still have a touch of that too, a little bit, but with a little bit of growth and humility, a lot of bit of growth. Don't let me downplay my journey. A lot of bit of growth and a bunch of humility. Yes. I'm going to be 39 next year. 39 where? What? Where? I need to just go ahead and say I'm 40 because I'm so excited. My 40s is going to be my new 20s. New and improved 20s. I cannot wait. But what I want, I do get most of the time. Thanks to the Most High. I'm so grateful. And if I don't, rejection is protection sometimes. Or simply it's just not the right time. But you got to do the work. You have got to do the work. You have got to do the work. You have got to do the work. Because faith without works is dead. You can't sit here and ask. You can have all the faith. You can, have all the affirmations. You can have the positive thinking. But if you're just thinking that, Disneyland is just going to pop up in your backyard just because you simply have faith, I mean, that's unrealistic. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. There's a lot of planning. There's tickets. How long are you staying? Where are you staying? You need money for food, souvenirs, cash for just in case measures. You get it. It's just not going to pop up out of nowhere. Let's use that as an example. Okay, so what if, my thing is to go to Disneyland. Just put it out there. I can't just sit here and assume, okay, well, it takes, you have to put forth the effort, the work. dang. So I'm really at the I was really at the finish the whole time. But yeah, please hold. And we're back. Yeah, so if you don't plan, then it's going to be a not right now. And then if it's an all out just no, rejection is protection. So let's say you, because I mean, again, we do have free will. I mean, if you say you get all the planning and everything done and it still is a no, but yet, and the no could be in the sense of, oh, well, I had this obstacle come up, or somebody got sick, or some of my spending money that I put to the side, I had to use it for something, or give it to someone, or loan it, whatever. And you still end up getting out there. But what if you get out there and you lose your credit cards, you lose you lose something vital, like, or I don't know, a kid or someone gets lost, and then it's a whole hardship, it's a whole ordeal. And then it's like, well, Divine's like, hey, well, I was trying to tell you. I mean, if you had gone, it was a no for right now. It was a no. It was just a flat out no. Let's just say that it was just a flat out no. That's why I threw that wrench in the plan. I threw that wrench in the plan, because now you out here, someone done stole your credit card, they done stole your driver's license, you had your social security card, and now what's gonna happen? It will say it was a whole criminal out here just pickpocketing people. And then once you do finally get back home, now you have to new credit card, new driver license. You got to alert the Social Security office that, your all this stuff was stolen. You have to put out alerts on your all that stuff so you can monitor and make sure you get what I'm saying. That's the rejection is protection. So if it's a not for right now, then, let's say, okay, well, you know, not worst case scenario, something happens the night before you're supposed to go. Turns up someone has the flu. Well, you're not going to go to Disneyland with someone with the flu, because you have everybody on the plane to consider. You have everybody that person comes into contact with it. So it's a not right now. You know what I'm saying? So, just to kind of wrap this all up in a nice little bow, do your work. If there is something that you want, a goal that you're trying to reach, do the work, and then ride the waves. Enjoy the journey to your destination, because you just never know what reveals itself along the way. And I'm reiterating, but the little details of information that I received, I'm so grateful for it. Like, y'all have no idea how much that really just lifted me and put me right back on the road to just start walking to my destination. I don't know if I'm walking to my destination. I don't know if I'm riding a bike. I don't know if I am flying. I don't know if I'm on skates. I just know I'm getting there. And the end is literally in sight. So off that, check on your friends, your loved ones that had a loss this year. And I'm saying this because at the end of the video yesterday, I just felt something come over me. And the last time I had a feeling like that, I actually had to leave and go out of town. So, and I don't know where it came from, because that day, like I was saying in the video, I'm bouncing around. I was, listening to my Christmas music. The sun was out. I was happy because, I was in, everything was perfect. My lipstick, my red sweater, red lipstick, red sweater. And it was a time, but then so now that I've taken time to think about it, I got this little piece. So I guess everything works out as it should. Everything always works out as it should. So I feel like what I'm about to say is the second part of what I was feeling. So let me make sure I get this out correctly. Check on your friends and loved ones that had a loss this year. Make an effort to perform at least one act of kindness this month and always. In the spirit of love, warmth, home, etc., check in on yourself too, as it is so easy to get lost in the season if, please hold. You're just feeling bah humbug. And trust me, I used to be bah humbug right after Thanksgiving. Yes, I would listen to my music, but I don't know. I would get bah humbug and whatever. So, or if you are feeling the bah humbug, reach out to someone who gets you and express a need for boundaries if you need them. Meaning, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I'm just not really feeling it right now. I don't need you to come over. I don't need you to, be worried or frantic. It's just right now, I'm just letting you, someone I know, I trust, to just, hey, look, this is how I'm feeling, check on me every now and then. If I feel like I want company, I'll shoot you a text, call, email, whatever, and say, hey, can you come over? Do you want to hang out? You want to grab, coffee? Just whatever. So if you need to express a boundary when reaching out to someone who you trust, and that gets you, do that. Or do something to lift your spirit, and doesn't necessarily need to be involved with money. Soft Christmas music or whatever's to your liking that is uplifting, and jam with some hot cocoa or dance, or put the PlayStation on and don't come for me, because it's PlayStation for life over here. I was never an Xbox fan, all that other jazz, and did have a Wii, had Atari, Sega Genesis. I'm getting off topic here, but PlayStation has always been my thing. So anyways, pull out the PlayStation. I wish we got snow here, because a glass of wine while watching the snow fall, oh my goodness. Our first significant winter storm here, I I had just happened to have cans of the what do you call them? The seltzers. What was that brand? I had a brand that I was like on heavy. Truly was my shit, and I would take them just for fun, go put them out on the patio and put some snow over it and chill them, and then I would drink them. That was a good time. That was the year of the first significant winter storm. And then it was a vibe. And then it came time for the snow to melt, and then it wasn't. So yeah, those of you who get snow on the regular and it goes as it should and not create chaos, you're lucky. Let's see. Oh, so I guess it was like reaching that. So yeah, just in these times, don't get wrapped up in the money aspect. Don't get wrapped up in the hustle and bustle. Take time to check in with yourself, check in with others. Because this season is very fast paced. So find time to slow down and just kind of maybe even just put a pause and just take this time to reflect and be soft and to just notice and just be chill. Just be chill because the music, because yeah, I get like that real quick, but then there's times like now how I just want to just lay down and take a nap and be chill. Yeah, so just be mindful of your emotions and emotions of others, in these coming weeks. So I'm gonna wrap. Stay in perfect peace, or as close to perfect as you can.